What's up, Narko? Gang, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed, I know to do it. That like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified for everything that we drop. Today's video is about Deshae Frost issuing his apology to, I guess the girl name was Imani or something. I don't know her name. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I think I heard it from somewhere on some type of source on the internet, but I could be wrong. But he gonna give an apology. I don't know what this apology contains or what it consists of. But to me personally, there is no apology that you can give to this young lady that's going to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, replace the fact that you done put your hands on this girl on the internet. Everybody in the world has seen her get her hand, seen her get hit by you. Her mom seen it, her dad seen it. If she got any brothers, sisters, they seen it, auntie, cousins, friends, teachers, enemies, everybody that's seen it. So now when she get trolled, she'll get trolled by her ops, if she got any. You know what I'm saying? It's the damage has already been done, and you already did the crime. So you can apologize, yeah, but I'm sure she probably still going to sue you. She going, you know what I'm saying? Something going to happen out of this situation. You're not going to walk away just scot-free. So with that being said, get to this apology, gang.
Before this video starts, I want to say it's never okay to hit a woman. Ever. I know I might clip farm a lot and say things or whatever for clips or anything, but at no point should a man ever put their hands on a woman. And I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry. And I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and everything from this video, I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a fucked up thing, and I appreciate everybody, you know, getting on my and all these things, but I just wanted to tell my truth of how everything just led up. Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. As you guys know, there's a lot of things that's been going on around the past couple of days. A video has resurfaced of me, you know, getting in a physical argument with a girl. I kind of just want to break this down by little, and then pretty much this will be my last time talking about it. First things first, I want to say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me, okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because, you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that shit. And you know, I was drunk, and like I said, anything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody.
My thing is, if you feel like this, why it took you 4 years to speak about it? And not only did it take 4 years for you to speak about it, you wasn't gonna speak about it until the video resurfaced, as you said. The video resurfaced, so let's speak about it. This is not genuine, gang. You know what I'm saying? And you making it seem like, even though you giving like, I guess you could say, even though you saying it don't make it right for me to put my hands on a girl, but you blaming the alcohol. You saying you was drunk. You saying she was disrespectful. You saying she put her hands on you first. If any of these situations perspired or happened to be true, then you should have taken other actions before it led to the situation it led to. If that's the case, then you were being irresponsible, not her. Even if she was, she should have been kicked out. She should have been removed. The police should have been called if she put her hands on you. There's a lot of things that could have happened before you put your hands on her, gang. So I don't believe that this apology is genuine at all. I just feel like he trying to, you know, damage control, trying to lesser the blow as much as possible, appeal to the internet. But to me, this is not genuine, gang.
Should ever put their hands on a girl, ever. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter anything, you know what I'm saying, like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that just doing that was just fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. We were arguing, you know, there's been things off times, off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her.
That's another issue I got. You know what I'm saying? And he not really understanding his faults in this situation at all. You could tell he don't really feel like he was wrong in this situation. Another thing he just said, a red flag, is that we was arguing. Why are you arguing with a female in the first place? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be a grown man dealing with, you know what I'm saying, grown women. Y'all supposed to handle each other accordingly. If she feels the type of way, let her feel the type of way. If she talking shit, let her talk her, you know what I'm saying? Let her talk her talk or whatever. You arguing back and forth for her is only fueling the fire for her to keep arguing back with you. Women, you not finna beat, ain't no man finna beat a woman in an argument. I don't care what you say, what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna beat that woman. She gonna talk the best she can talk. I promise you. And you gonna sit there and look goofy and stupid, and then you gonna want to put your hands on her because she done said something that cut deep, and now you feel played. So don't argue with a female, gang, because it's only gonna lead to one thing, and it's gonna lead to you putting your hands on her, and now you are in the wrong because you should have handled it differently.
Viber and shit like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that
Here you go.
I did this because I couldn't fuck, like, or something like that.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Happened, whatever.
You not go win an argument with a female, gang. They cut too deep. Even though they probably don't even mean it. I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. But at the point I'm trying to make is don't argue with them, gang. Unless you're willing to go just as low, don't argue with them, gang.
Because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family. If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. She's talking about my sister, fuck your sister, all this other shit. She could all crazy shit I cut out. She was all doing this, my family, talking about my family members, my different types.
You see what I'm talking about, chat?
Just up and being big and bad, you know? And me as a man.
And you can tell, okay, me telling y'all this before I even hear him say it. I didn't even watch this video before, so I know women, gang. I dealt with women my whole life, bro. Women cut deep. And for him not to understand that lets me know how young-minded he really is when it comes to the world, like outside of Twitch, outside of streaming, outside of OBS and Streamlabs and clip farming and view farming and all this Twitch rhetoric, right? Out all this streaming rhetoric in the real world, he don't know what's going on. In the real world, he don't know. He got to have accountants. He got to have, you know what I'm saying, everybody in the real world that can make sense of what he's doing to him because he don't really understand it. And now it's making sense to me because if you don't understand this, right, in 2026, that you can't argue with a female because they're going to cut deep. If you don't know that, then you don't know a lot of things, gang. And it's like, it's crazy.
I lowered my fucking my morals and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering your respect.
And let's be for real. He's only trying to save face. Ain't nobody in the world saying never hit a woman, right? There's women that will agree in certain situations of a man putting their hands on a woman in certain situations. Nobody is saying, oh, Deshae, you should just never put your hands on her. If she was sitting there beating you up on camera and you slapped her, would nobody say nothing, gang? If she was sitting there just slapping you, do all this, and you just, you know what I'm saying, gave her, would nobody say that? Yes, it would have went viral. Yes, it would have had its issues, but the community would have been on your side because why is she putting her hands on somebody? You get what I'm saying? But in that clip, we did not see her touch you not one time, gang. All she doing was talking, and you was the one that hit her. That's the only reason why we talking about you like this, gang. If we would have seen her hit you first, then she would have been one getting talked about. So what is he talking?
Respect for yourself, and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and do all these things. So when we're on the boat and she got up, I thought she was getting up to hit me again, and I just mushed her. My main thing is I was never trying to hurt her. I never like slapped her, but from that angle, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I mushed her ass over there because I was not going to be hit. I was not going to go on that, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things she was doing. She was saying, talking about, yeah, when the and all these different things, and it's like, bro, After that, I apologize. We was kissing. We was
Yeah, I did
kissing.
see. I ain't gonna lie, I did see them kissing after that. So he right on that. They kissed, and but that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I done heard situations where females that went out to parties with people, dance, Talil. You know what I'm saying? Where they went out to party with people, and then people got a little too touchy, right? And in the moment, the female is enjoying it. In the moment, she trying to play it off, right? Because she don't want to get beat up by a dude. She don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, raped by nobody. So yeah, she playing it off, trying to, you know what I'm saying. But as soon as she leave from that situation, she going straight to the police precinct. I promise you, and filing that police report and saying that you did what you did to that lady. I promise you. Ain't no woman alive that's in the game, that's playing the game how y'all playing the game, that's gonna get a free check like that and not capitalize on it, bro. I have not seen it one time, and you're not going to be an exception. I promise you. Some time in the future, Deshae Frost is gonna get is gonna get a lawsuit, gang, according to the situation, saying that he abused, DV'd, you know what I'm saying, did something, and she will want some get back. I promise you. So we're gonna end this video right here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want part two, let me know. I'll react to part two as well. Deshae Frost, I feel like you cooked in this situation, bro. Ain't no PR team gonna be able to save you. It's too much video evidence. If you keep saying that she hit you, then why we don't see that on no video footage? Nobody has seen that at all. You have a live stream. You have a cameraman. The whole thing is on video. Apparently, it was an episode of a game show you was doing, so I'm sure the whole episode is recorded. You said you had to edit out some stuff, so I'm sure you have those archives. If that's the case, if I was your PR team, I would tell you, hey, drop those footages of her hitting you, bro. This is the only thing that we got that's gonna save us. Is if you got footage of her putting her hands on you, drop the footage. Just say, ahora, and nigga, ASAP. I promise you. Nigga, you gonna need it. So with that being said, we out this thing, Narko. Okay? Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Peace.